Hello, welcome back to Froggy Recreations. I'm Andy, that's Bob, and today we are going to make some vintage cello tape, I think it's called. So I went ahead and did a pre-laying down of stuff, of the tape on. So basically this is parchment paper, like the baking parchment paper that I always use to protect my already messed up poster board, which is kind of futile, but shh, don't worry about it. I did see that they have larger pieces of parchment paper that I think I'm gonna get. I don't know why, I just like to have it down because nothing sticks to it. I mean, it does get warpy and weird, but all right. This is gonna be a loud noise. I just wanted to show that this process very quickly, but I'm gonna be fast. Okay, it wasn't too bad. All right, so I'm gonna cut a little piece off of this is packing tape. And so you just stick it to your parchment paper and then it peels right back up, like no issue. It's a little funky on this one because this has glue and Lord knows what on it. So I'm sorry, I can't leave the tape in this state. I have to put my little thingy back on to keep it, to know where the beginning of it is, because I don't keep my nails long and trying to dig that apart it's obnoxious. So anyways, because you probably can't see it really, the tape that I taped down. So I got 2 pieces of packing tape and then about 5 varying sizes of Scotch tape, because that works also. So I have one, I did 2. This one I played around with a little bit. It dries very quickly, but I saw there was it's Journal GG Hannah. So it's at GG Hannah. She was playing around and she was using the inks, which obviously it works too. We're gonna play around with all of them. But what I wanted to show, because they can be very messy, she had some spills, and in her video she was even, saying she was frustrated, with the process. Maybe not those words, don't quote me, but so I pulled out some alcohol markers. I pulled out these Copic markers that I have that I don't have like a full set. There's billions of them, but I've grown a few of them over time. And a couple of years ago, they had like a mystery box. I think for like $30, you could get a mystery thing of random Copic supplies. They're alcohol-based markers, but so I did 2 of those, and I got a couple of different like sets of like 10, or one of them I think was like a full 12. I don't know, whatever they were, but these are them. So these are and they've evolved and changed over time. Sorry, Bob, you're kind of in the way. But I just wanted to show this process because alcohol markers, these are the bigger, like normal size ones. Oh no, I got it stuck in, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. These are the Chow markers. C-I-A-O, like Chow. Still Copic, but these are smaller nibs. I keep saying and I'm not an person. Anyway, I don't know how to do this without making it stick to everything. Sorry, Bob, you're just gonna, you know what? Maybe Bob has to relocate a little bit. You're just gonna get whacked. My bad. Excuse me. My voice is still not very, back to par. Anyway, so I did a couple just to show a dried product of it, but I'm gonna show the process because, as you can see, like with your colors of ink, you can do many things. The difference is that, let's do a green. So we'll do a green one over here and here of the of similar. I have to use the chisel side because my dog is very, she hears the brush tip and it's so squeaky that it was driving her crazy. So what I do, and you kind of have to be fairly quick, which I'm not doing. Oh, and I didn't even screw this on, but what we'll do, we'll just do the drip method. So you take your alcohol and just kind of splatter it on. So you can do that method, right? What is sticky? That's weird. Oh, this thing. Yeah, my tape. Anyway, all right. And then I haven't opened these or used these. I got them from the American Crafts thing. I don't even know who they're by or what, but anyway. All right, let's do, so the thing with these, oh, I don't even know if this is gonna come out. Oh, I feel like it's gonna just be an explosion. Yeah, it doesn't want to do anything, but okay, maybe we won't play with these. I feel like it's too, oh, it needs a hole popped in it, but now I don't know. It terrifies me to use that. I don't, these things, because they just make a mess, like a really big mess. Let's see, I don't have, let me see if my pokey tool will do it. Where is my little pokey tool? There we are. This is a short pokey tool, like pokey part, but nope. I need like a needle. Oh, I have a needle. Hold on. Hold, please. There you are. Come here, little needle. All right. Ah, see? That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. That was what was happening to her. But now, as you see, that's the problem. So when you use these, well, it's not really like a problem because obviously you can go and, you know, use alcohol and wash your hands, but it's quite messy. And you don't, I don't think you should put as many doohickeys on here as I did because it, they can bleed into the other ones. But we'll just let that dry. And see how messy that got? I mean, it went everywhere. My Lanta. So then, what do I have? I have a closer purple. This was blended with the purple and a mauve. And we're just gonna slide this over. And we'll work on a new sheet because that one's been traumatized. So this is the brush nib. You get, I know, I'm sorry. Kiko, look, it's the marker. She's so cute. Anyway, so you just do this a bit. You can put in some other colors. I think we could put in some of this. Make sure we're chiseling. The only thing that, if you're gonna use alcohol markers, I mean, if you're using really cheap and expensive ones, it's not gonna matter so much. But if you're using some of the higher end or higher quality ones, make sure you rub, you know, clean your nibs. And then that spray technique, I don't know what it is about it. I just love it. Like it gives like this speckle, well, that one's mainly because of the dropping. This one was used with just the spray technique. And that's why I say too, is you shouldn't do as many at one time. I don't know why I overloaded the sheets with them, but that's what I did. And, you know, because Andy can't do anything just like an easy, normal way. I got to be extra. But it's still cool. The fun thing is, and this, you know, not mentioning names or calling anyone out or anything in a negative way. It still can be messy too, but you're not stuck with a specific color. I mean, look at that. You get this nice, like, marbly kind of whatever. But you're not stuck with just the vintage yellow cello tape that is around. You can do whatever colors you like. I mean, this one, the purple ended up bleeding into the brown, and so now you have this kind of unique little whatever. The point is that it's fun. You can make your own. It's cheaper. I mean, even if you buy, you can get a pack of, I can't remember the brand now. I can't think of it. There's so many different brands, but I think it's like Castle or something. Anyway, I'll try to link some different ones, but you don't have to have the most, expensive one. I'm not very good at, like, doing actual art with these, so this is the art that I do with them, so it's fine. And I do some other stuff with them, but anyway, that's, again, squirrel. Okay. My point is, you can use the cheaper ones because it's not about the quality of pigment for, trying to create, like, draw a cat or something. It's just about getting ink on the tape. I need this to stay down. So, but you can have such a variety of colors that, it's endless, and it can be less messy. I would suggest myself that you get like a baking pan, like a cake pan, one of those long and a little tall cake pans, and do it inside of there if you don't want to make a giant mess. I probably got Bob's feet all covered in it. No, I didn't. Anyway, I would just say, if you're going to do it, unless you, again, you do what you like. I just, if you want to be less messy, I've seen a lot of people do it that way. The cool thing about alcohol ink on paper like this is that you can literally go back over it as many times as you like, because it's, it reactivates, is what they call it. I just want to glue that down so that side stops. I like that swirl and I want to keep it. And now we're getting a new swirl. Well, whatever. It'll all work out in the end. Whatever way it goes. Whatever floats your boat, sinks your battleship, crumbles your cookie. I don't know, whatever. But the cool thing, so like these, you can go back over them because they're dry now. And you can go back and add more color in there if you like. I mean, these are a little faint. I probably would add more color. This one's almost perfect. And this one is really unique and cool. I don't know. I like it. But now I have to go clean the inks off. But with this, you don't normally have to. Because even where it sprayed me, it's so, the alcohol you can clean it up pretty easy. A lot easier than trying to get all that off. That's gonna be fun. Dumb purple. I didn't even know that was purple. I thought I picked a blue. Did I open? Yeah, I don't know about you, but that looks blue, but it came out. I guess it's blue. But it looks kind of purpley. Anyway, I'm just complaining now and rambling more than I need to. More than the normal ramble. But I just wanted to share, and I'm going to tag Gigi Hannah, because I told her about this method, and that way she can see. Alcohol markers, no mess, less mess. You don't have to do the spray method either. You can just do the flicky, where you just take it, and you can even get little, the droppers, and do it that way too, of course. It's fun, but see how, like, it's mostly dried, and now it's reactivating. It's just incredibly cool. It's also fun to watch. Pretty sure they're non-toxic. They're pretty toxic, so I wouldn't recommend doing it with your children. I'm sure there's a safer method for kids. But anyway, that's my cello tape tutorial. if you will, if it was a tutorial. I don't know. Let me know if you like it, if you'd try it. Maybe you have some random old markers around, and if you need to reactivate them, just add a little bit of alcohol to them, and they'll spark right up. I don't think it works as well with like the Crayola watercolor because, you know, the water-based inks. Those are going to, any type of water is going to ruin it. So I would stick to your alcohol-based. Anyways, I'm gonna love you and leave ya. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. I'm so sorry. I know I peeled up the other piece. I just wanted to show how easy, because it's on the parchment paper, because I know she was having an issue with the sticking of it. So see how easy that is? It just peels right up because, and it's as sticky as it was when you pulled it off and cut it off the ring. And then the other thing I wanted to show, I completely forgotten when I turned off the video. I was like, ah, wait. So you have your paper or whatever, you have your little, you know, we'll pretend we're a little ATC and we're all done up and pretty and whatever, but we need just a little, oh wow, I really ruined that. But we want to zhuzh it up a bit. So we'll take some of our tape and we'll cut a piece. And then voila. And now you have zhuzhed, layering, all kinds of things going on here. So that's, yeah, the nice thing. The parchment paper, not freezer paper or any of that stuff. Literally, parchment paper is what I've learned. I mean, if you have a different technique, obviously, feel free to share or use it. You know, it's your business. But parchment paper for me, and it works with the packing tape as well. So it comes like right up, not even a problem. And you can make this reverse where you do your acrylic and whatever paints and watercolors on the actual parchment and then lay your tape over it and have it almost protected on the underside. I've shown a video about that, but this is how you do your fake, it's like your faux cello tape. So anyway, thank you again for watching, and now it's really over. Now I will really love you and leave you. Have a great day.